Aloha friends, I'm Hawaiian Dan with SeaEagle.com and I'd like to introduce you to one of the coolest things from SeaEagle. But first, I'd like you to guess what it is. I'll give you some hints, okay? If you have trouble standing from a seated position, this will help. If you want to stand while out on the water but have trouble with balance and stability, this will help. If you're looking for security and stability while standing, this will help. It's portable, packable, rugged, strong, and universal. It fits 16 different Sea Eagles, and Sea Eagle has already been phasing in attachment mounts for those 16 models. Last but not least, SeaEagle.com offers an aftermarket kit so you can easily retrofit any of the 16 models. Have you guessed what it is? Friends, let me introduce you to the new Sea Eagle Universal Casting Bar designed to fit 16 different Sea Eagles, including the 300 Explorer, 350 Fishing Explorer, 380 Explorer, 420 Explorer, 385 Fast Track, 385 Fast Track Angler, 465 Fast Track, 285 Frameless Pontoon Boat, Stealth Stalker 10, 375 Fold Cat, 437 Paddle Ski, Fish Gift 16, Fast Cat 12, Fast Cat 14, Fish Sup 12.6, and Fish Sup 12.10. There's no other casting bar like it on the market, and it's the only casting bar that will fit multiple products, Sea Eagle or not, rigid and inflatables. Let's first review how it works, then I'll review how to retrofit your Sea Eagle if needed. After unpacking the universal casting bar, you should have two halves, one pad, and 4 locking pins. Using your thumbnail, depress the top insert shaft push pin and attach the two halves together. It's as simple as that. Now, if a push pin ever gets stuck, simply use one of the locking pins to free it, and remember to freshwater rinse all the push pins after saltwater use. Inside the top of the casting bar is a foot-long short shaft push pin insert. This allows you to adjust the width of the casting bar from 28 to 34 inches in 2-inch increments. Inside each of the long scissor legs are 20-inch long shaft push pin inserts. This allows you to adjust the length of the longer legs from 27 to 35 inches in 4-inch increments. And because all the shaft inserts are interchangeable, you can take a short shaft and swap it with a long shaft. Now the short shaft secures the leg, and the long shaft allows you to adjust a wider width from 36 to 42 inches in 2-inch increments. For most Sea Eagles, you'll only need to adjust the width to fit, with the exception of the 285 FPV frameless pontoon fishing boat, but we'll visit that later in this video. Sizing the universal casting bar for your particular Sea Eagle is quite easy. Simply lay the U-frame side of the universal casting bar on the front of a deflated or inflated Sea Eagle near the front casting bar attachment mounts and adjust the width to fit. Flip the long legs out of the way and secure the two shortest legs to the front mounts using the locking pins. Flip the long legs back down, stand the casting bar up. Use the remaining locking pins to secure the remaining legs and attach the casting bar pad. You can flip the universal casting bar to suit your personal preference, and when storing the universal casting bar, be sure to keep the locking pins attached to prevent losing them. Use this same technique to retrofit any of the 15 compatible Sea Eagles. Again, they are the 300 Explorer, 350 Fishing Explorer, 380 Explorer, 420 Explorer, 385 Fast Track, 385 Fast Track Angler, 465 Fast Track, 285 Frameless Pontoon Boat, Stealth Stalker 10, 375 Fold Cat, 437 Paddle Ski, Fish Gift 16, Fast Cat 12, Fast Cat 14, and Fish Up 12.6, 2025 and newer Fish Sup 12.10s, 437 paddle skis, and Fish Gift 16s come with the universal casting bar mounts pre-attached. To retrofit a compatible earlier model Sea Eagle without the casting bar mounts, you'll need the Sea Eagle Universal Casting Bar Retrofit Kit, found at SeaEagle.com under Gear, then Fishing Gear, then Sea Eagle Universal Casting Bar Retrofit Kit. The kit includes the casting bar, 4 locking pins, 4 mounting pads, and the Weaver 2-part glue kit. In addition, you'll need a small flathead screwdriver, lead pencil, hair dryer, glove protection, and a well-ventilated working area. The included Weaver 2-part glue kit is an extremely important part of this kit, which is why Sea Eagle has specifically selected and included it. This particular 2-part adhesive provides excellent high bonding tensile strength, far superior to that of other glues and non-tested single-part adhesives on the market. It also resists heat better and will hold up to the forces applied to the very small but very important casting bar mounting pads. It's the same glue used by our Sea Eagle technicians to ensure excellent bonding and adhesion, most especially where it counts, like here with the Sea Eagle Universal Casting Bar. Never ever use a heat gun. It will damage your Sea Eagle and void your Sea Eagle warranty. In this video, I'll retrofit an earlier model Explorer 300X. However, the same process can be used for any of the 15 compatible Sea Eagles and many additional hulls on the market. At the end of this video, you'll find recommended mounting pad placements for each of the 15 compatible Sea Eagles. Start by setting up your Sea Eagle exactly the way you intend to use it. Attach a mounting pad to each one of the casting bar legs. Lay the casting bar on your inflated Sea Eagle and if needed, adjust the width to fit. For this particular Sea Eagle, I had the adjustable leg side up, the U-frame side down, and it folded to the rear. That's because I want to make sure the casting bar clears my seat while in the down and up positions. Make an on-center pencil mark for both rear mounting pads nearest the seat location. For longer hulls, you may want to fold it forward. It's purely a matter of preference, functionality, and available real estate. A great tip when making any type of modifications is to always set things up exactly the way you intend to use it before making anything permanent. Use the short shaft push pin insert to identify and mark an even distance between the front and rear legs. Then stand the casting bar up and place the legs in the locations that you've marked. Now there's some room for variance, so you don't have to be exactly precise. Just make sure that everything looks good. Then outline the pads with a pencil. Remove the casting bar and mounting pads. Open the Weaver glue kit and become very familiar with the instructions. Don protective gloves and with a cleaning cloth and the MEK found in the Weaver glue kit, clean all surfaces for adhesion. This includes the outline sections and mounting pads. Retrieve one of the disposable cups from the kit and mark a fill line 3/4 of an inch up from the bottom. This marks roughly 1 ounce. The bottom line of the X box on the Weaver accelerator label is a great reference point. Pour the Weaver adhesive up to this line. Add 1 cap of accelerator, which is roughly 1.25 ml, and mix thoroughly. Lay the mounting pads next to their outline gluing locations. Paint a layer of glue onto each outline section and pad. With a pad positioned correctly next to an outlined area, blow dry the glue until it's no longer tacky, then press them firmly together. Repeat this step with the remaining pads. Note how I keep a hand on the hull the whole time I'm using a blow dryer. This is how I manage the heat and prevent any hull damage. If it's too hot for your hand, it's too hot for your Sea Eagle. Also note that all the channels of the mounting pads are in line and parallel with the hull. Allow 48 hours to cure before attaching the casting bar. Remember, you can flip the casting bar around if you prefer and extend the legs if needed to clear your seat. For the 285 FPB Frameless Pontoon Solo Fishing Boat, attach the adjustable legs to the front attachment mounts and the fixed U-frame to the rear mounts. Then extend the legs to position the casting bar to your preference. Here are the recommendation pad placements for each of the 15 compatible Sea Eagles. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful and would like to see others like it, subscribe to the Sea Eagle Boats YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Hit the notification bell and the thumbs up button, and remember to share this with your family and friends. To hear about the latest sales and new product releases, be sure to subscribe to our email list by clicking on the link in the video description below. Remember to post your comments and questions in the section below, and I'll post links to the products and optional accessories mentioned in this video in the video description below, as well as a timestamp table of contents so you can easily jump from one section or topic of this video to another. Until next time, I'm Hawaiian Dan with CEagle.com, and I'll see you out on the water. Aloha.